Hi there, friends, and welcome to Air to Earth Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini, and I'm Ange. Hi. So the lighting is a little funky. I've been trying to play around with it. If I do this, then like the sun is directly in my eye, but I guess it's not that bad. So yeah, let's do that. Give me one second. Let's adjust. Okay, not so bad. Again, I'm Ange. Welcome to Air to Earth Tarot. We are reading for Gemini for the month of November 2020. These are general readings, my friends, which means if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Check out your moon and rising sign uh, videos to see if those resonate. Some months those are going to resonate more than your sun sign. Also, it may resonate in time or not at all. Also, okay. They're general readings. If you're looking for something more specific to you and your situation and what you're going through, hit me up for private readings. All of my information and Air to Earth information, Instagram, all that good stuff, how you can get in touch with me will be in the description box below. So make sure you check that out. Also, any information you're looking for on the decks I'm using, you can check that out in the description box below as well. All right, so Gemini. Okay. Gemini, actually a moment ago, I saw a lizard. It like jumped out of the bushes and landed on a leaf, which crunched and caught my attention. Interesting. Lizard. So we'll see if that resonates. I have some ideas in my head about the messages that lizards usually bring. There was a period of time where I was seeing them everywhere, but I won't mention it unless it resonates with what the cards bring up. So we'll see. Let's see what's going on with Gemini for the month of November 2020. We are doing a new reading, God, isn't that crazy when that happens? Spread. There we go. We're doing a new spread for November. So we're going to start with an animal oracle card, and then we're going to pull 2 cards for love, 2 cards for career, and 2 cards for personal development. Sorry about the noise. And 2 cards for personal development, and then we will clarify. Please keep in mind that love encapsulates all types of love, platonic, romantic, self, anything that occupies your heart space. So we'll see what comes up there. All right. Noisy cars. All right. What do we have for Gemini? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. What do we have for Gemini for the month of November 2020? What do we have for Gemini for November 2020? Pray for messages of love, light, understanding, clarity, focus, adjustments. So this ring that I have on is like piercing my skin as I'm shuffling. So I'm gonna, well, it probably wouldn't matter on that hand either. So let me just switch the finger. The reason I mention that is because I've had to adjust like a million times in the short time that I've started this reading. So adjustments are definitely in order for you in the month of November, Gemini. And like I said, I will bring up lizard messages only if it resonates. So let's see. What do we have for Gemini for the month of November 2020? What messages do we have for Gemini for the month of November 2020? Thank you. Manatee, accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. I'm going to pull one more. What else do we have for Gemini? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. What do we have for Gemini for the month of November? Thank you. Camel, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Camel. Let's get the whole reading out. Sometimes things come out more like a storyline when you're reading, or when I'm reading rather, and I feel like it's one of those readings. So let me get all the cards out and then we'll talk about it and then we'll clarify. Get 3 shuffles for Gemini. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. What do we have for Gemini for the month of November 2020? What do we have for Gemini in love for the month of November 2020? What do we have in love? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The 9 of Swords. Okay, this is a really disturbed kind of spirit. Discontent, disappointed, anxious, uncertain. So we'll see what's going on there, Gemini. What do we have? Too early. What do we have for Gemini with regard to career? 2 of Pentacles. More anxious energy. What else for career for Gemini 2020, November? Very jumbled up. You see the way I'm speaking? It's almost like Yoda. Like the information is coming out very jumbled up. What do we have? Thank you. The Sun and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there is light at the end of the tunnel, especially with regards to your career, but it is a process, Gemini. It is a process. I'm not going to sugarcoat what's coming up here. You're going to go through something in November. You're going to go through something, and it's not going to be pretty necessarily, but there is light at the end of the tunnel with that Sun card. There are some things, some practical lessons you got to learn here. We got a lot of Pentacles, and we got a lot of talk of challenges and getting and accepting the situation rather than fighting it. So this could be just growing, you know. A lot of times growth feels like this. Like I said, a lot of Pentacles on the board. So that tells me this is in your physical space. This has to do with finances. This has to do with your home life. This has to do with your stability. Things are not as you would like them to be. And it's not easy getting to a place where you feel at ease. What do we have in personal development for Gemini for November 2020? What do we have in personal development for Gemini, November 2020? Thank you. 5 of Wands. World card. Can't wait to clarify this. Okay, so with regard to your personal development, what you're working on internally, or what the universe would like you to be working on internally. In the month of November, we have a rivalry of some sort. We have people or things standing in your way, obstacles. And it's because you're ending a cycle in life right now. You're closing up a cycle, and that last like home stretch is usually the most difficult. It's where you have to pull out all the stops. Everything that you've been learning up until this point is required in order for you to graduate. But you are ending a cycle, and there is going to be some tricky stuff going on in the month of November for you, Gemini. Adjustments are in order. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in one way of doing things, one way of thinking about things, one way of communicating. There are no, there's 9 of Swords here, but something, I just felt, I kept getting tripped up. The more I try to say, the more I confuse myself and probably my audience. So something told me just stop talking, just shuffle the cards, like do rather than say in the month of November, Gemini. I also am a Gemini ascending. So I'm taking this to heart. I feel the need to clarify your animal oracle cards, because that's really where the direction comes in this reading. Please excuse my neighbor just came outside, and he's a heavy smoker, and like he coughs for hours on end. So I'm sorry if you hear that. Okay, let's see. But that's what I mean. You see like adjustments there. Every time I try to like get in my groove, something in my environment changes. Let's see here. Let's clarify the manatee for Gemini, please, for the month of November. What is this acceptance that needs to happen? Or what situation calls for acceptance? What situation calls for acceptance for Gemini in the month of November? What situation calls for acceptance in the month of November? Thank you. Two of Pentacles, again, Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'll show it to you upright. This is my minor arcana deck. Looks like a deck of cards, but it's actually tarot. So we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a situation that you are weighing up against another situation. So a decision that you are having trouble making, and it's in your physical space. Like I said, the Two of Pentacles also came up in your career portion. So this may have to do with work. It may have to do with how you make your money. You're trying to decide on something, and acceptance is in order. Acceptance is in order with regard to what's going on there. And can we clarify what resources does Gemini have? What resources does Gemini have? Thank you. Five of Wands again. So we got the Five of Wands. It did come out sideways, more so upright. So your ability to fight. Let me get one more on that. The Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there is a situation where your how do I put it? Your ability to put aside your emotions and just fight with intellect and passion is going to come to your advantage in the month of November, Gemini. That's what's going on here. So trust your ability to do that. You may have gotten in trouble in the past for that, but there's a situation in the month of November. Like I said, the resources that you've been kind of picking up along the way, you're going to need them in the month of November. So trust in your ability to kind of will your way through and not be emotional. It's actually going to serve you well in the month of November. So, alrighty, let's dig deeper into this love situation for Gemini, please. Can we clarify the cards on the board? Spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, can we clarify? By the way, the message of the lizard did come up with these two cards, so I'll see what we get as a clarifier and then I'll mention it. Okay, what do we have? Or rather, can we clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords? What's going on in love? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, spirits? Thank you. Tower. Okay, so something may have ended really abruptly for you, Gemini. Something affected your heart space deeply. It may have happened before November and you may just be kind of feeling the aftermath of it in November, but these are feelings of immense disappointment. Something's got to give kind of energy, like, I can't keep doing this. This cycle has to end. I don't like the way I feel. This isn't what I want. Discontent kind of energy. And I know that it may suck, Gemini, but that's the best energy for change. The Tower is all about change. It's all about needed change as well, like revamp, break down so that you can rebuild. And like I said, it may suck. It does suck. It does. It's a sucky energy to be in, but use that energy to push yourself and will yourself forward. Don't get stuck in your emotions. You don't do well there, Gemini. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's do those two first. What's up with this Two of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles in reverse? We got the Star in reverse. A lack of belief in yourself, a lack of faith, doubt is creeping in. So there may be a situation where you had to make an ultimatum and it's just a really tough one, and it has you overwhelmed. And when you're in that lack of being overwhelmed is a low vibration. You lack energy when you're overwhelmed to handle everything that is before you. And so when we're exhausted like that, the Star in reverse is telling me doubt. Doubt is trying to creep in with regards to your money situation. And the advice there is accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to accept it. And I see here that there is some sort of blessing at the end of it. There's some sort of good that comes from it. So just hold on, be patient, but don't lose faith in yourself and your abilities. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is also giving me just be careful of unfair treatment. The Two of Pentacles can also be about balance or building in a way that is constructive. And so the Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be just you getting things out of order, getting ahead of yourself. Yeah, either overindulging in yourself or overindulging with other people, like giving too much of yourself to other people. So just be careful of that. And the Sun, what's up with the Sun card in career? What is the light at the end of the tunnel? King of Swords. That could be you at the end of all this. So this is where you want to be. This is where you're striving. This is could also be read as Libra's card, diplomacy. This is calm thinking, calm, clear thinking, decision making, ideation, inspiration, but very clear and calm and controlled. So this could be you at the end of all this. At the end of November, you could be sitting pretty, like with the one up, like you passed the test, if you will. So something to look forward to. There will be fruit if you can make it through all this conflict and emotions and low vibrational energies and change and disappointment. So the Five of Wands and the World card is speaking of restoration after a hard fight, after, like I said, something or someone presented itself as your enemy. and you had to battle your way. It looks like you win, but it comes at a cost. Like I said, you may just be lacking energy in the month of November. So make sure you're getting rest. Full night's sleep is also what I'm getting from this world card, but also restoration energy is in order. You may find yourself with battle wounds, if you will. So that's the lizard energy, by the way. When I looked it up, the lizard is often about no matter what you throw at a lizard, they're going to keep going. They're going to keep going. If you tear off a leg, it'll grow back eventually. So regeneration. So can we clarify this Five of Wands, please, and the World card? Can we clarify the Five of Wands and the World card, please? And personal development for Gemini. Thank you. The Two of Wands. So look at the imagery here. It is it's almost like a birth, or a past life even being reborn. But both people are in anguish. Both people are not satisfied. Both people are fighting. There's also someone riding a bull, it looks like here, which also implies effort and hard won victory. The Two of Wands is also about vision, looking towards the future. So again, this tells me that you are sick of this. You're sick of being in this energy and you want a different outcome this time. And that victory that you're looking for, just in terms of personal development, is there for you. At the end of this, you could be the King of Swords, like I said, but that comes with history, that comes with struggle, that comes with a story. And so just try and look at it that way, Gemini. You're living out your story, and that comes with struggle. But you do have the power to regenerate. Make sure you're sleeping well. And when it's time, you'll know when it's time to close this chapter and just kind of plan for the future. The Two of Wands also talks about planning. Okay. So Gemini, I really hope this helped. Good luck in the month of November. Be well, and I will see you next time. Thank you.